What's up, guys? Hope everybody is doing well. I sound like I have started tea, but I can promise you I'm not. I don't know what's happening with my voice right now. Today, I am finally going to talk to you guys about when I knew I was trans. It's a really long story, so sit down, buckle up, grab some popcorn, whatever you want to do. So, it all really started in like 6th grade. I used to mess around a lot and joke about being lesbian. Eventually, it ended up being a reality. In like 7th grade, I had this fat crush on one of my best friends. I was super infatuated with her. It was like really weird. I didn't actually like date a girl until 8th grade, and that was an experience. I mean, like I had talked to a girl previous to that, but it was really nothing more than that. I went to one of those like high school freshman orientation things, and they had like where they have like all the tables set up and stuff, and I went to the GSA table, and that night my mom had asked me about it, and it kind of like forced me, like, this is the time, like, you need to come out now. So I came out as bi, and it was a mess. I was crying. I think my mom might have teared up a little bit. We talked about the Bible and God and stuff. So it was interesting, but it was just kind of left at that. I didn't really say much about it. I continued to date girls in high school, and I went to a few GSA meetings my freshman year, and I met this guy named Jaden. He is transgender, female to male. It was really interesting to me. My God. I was really taken back by his presence because I didn't know that you could be that kind of person. I didn't know that you could transition, and it really sparked something in my mind. Like, I had thought about it a lot, like, ever since that day that I had met him. I had never acted on it. I'd never been, like, oh, maybe I'm that person. It never really crossed my mind. Although I did grow up pretty tomboyish, it was always just kind of that, like, it was just that term. But I mean, looking back on it now, I guess I did act a little bit more masculine. Like, I never wore dresses. I didn't like wearing dresses. Like, they made me really uncomfortable. So I guess it all just kind of makes sense when you look back on it. But anyway, so my sophomore year is more so when I was kind of like, okay, like, something's not right, like, something's throwing me off. And the person I was dating at the time, one day I was just having like a breakdown. I was a hot mess. I was crying, and she was like, you need to tell your mom. And I was like, no, it's okay, I don't need to tell her. And I ended up telling her, and I was like, oh, like, I'm a boy stuck inside of a girl's body. And she kind of just told me, I'm sorry, like, there's nothing I can do for you right now. And I just kind of left it at that. I did start dressing a lot more masculine in my sophomore year. Those of you that went to high school with me probably noticed that change. It was really just a journey. I didn't really think much of it after that day. It was just kind of like, okay, like, I got it off my chest. I don't have to say anything now. But as I progressed through high school, it just, like, everything felt off. Everything felt wrong, in a sense, like, in my body. Like, I looked in the mirror and it wasn't me, but it was somebody else. Like, mentally it was me, but, like, physically, like, that was not who I was. It was like really weird for me to contemplate something like that. But I messaged Jaden, and I asked him, I was like, like, when did you know? And he's like, dude, like, you're just gonna know. Like, it's just gonna be a feeling. Like, there is no, it's not a choice. It's just, this is it. This is who I am, and this is how I get there. So, I asked Jaden a lot of questions about all that stuff. I came to the conclusion that, yeah, like, that's who I am. This is who I'm gonna be for the rest of my life, and I can either do something about it or I can stay quiet. And not too long after I had messaged Jaden those questions, I came out on Facebook. It was like September of 2015, and I asked everybody to call me Colton and to bear with me on the journey because it was going to be hard for me too. And I'll be honest with you, it has been hard. It's been crazy hard. Like, I don't even know. Like, it's so hard to explain. But I would say I definitely was positive after I had come out, because being called Colton and people using male pronouns, nothing had ever felt more right in my life. Nothing had ever felt more me. And so ever since then, it's just kind of been the build up to where I'm going to be and where I am now. I know I updated my Twitter page. My court hearing for my name change is next month on the 18th, which is really exciting. I'm super excited about that. I'm not excited to go to the DMV and change my license, but it is what it is. But other than that, nothing much has really been going on. I know this video is a little bit weird and laid back. I'm low key tired right now. That's why I'm not being so But next video definitely. I'll probably do what I did last time. I'll probably put up a poll on Twitter, ask you guys to vote. What do you want to hear about? Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for your support. I love you guys so much. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, anything, hit me up. All my social media will be down in the link bio, whatever it's called. I don't know. I'm tired. But have a good rest of your week. Love you guys.